It's a new month. Month 3. The Garland Moon. Okay, this is a month I actually really like. Probably one of my favorite months to play through. In this game, I think it's the moment when the game strikes the right balance between having a certain difficulty in the main plot. The map is kind of interesting. It has a pretty random element to it. I won't spoil in case I don't know. If this is your first time seeing Crimson Flower, it's probably not the best idea. You should get out. But yeah, what was I saying before that 1 minute loading screen interrupted me? Oh, you need to load more? Don't worry. Oh yeah, this map. Yeah, I think a lot of things in the monastery are added for the first time, which gives you a lot of interesting stuff to do on exploration. You also get 4 weekends, and I remember that very well. Why would he do that? Lord Lonato, why would he rebel? So yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff to do. From this point on, gameplay kind of goes downhill all the way. But yeah. Alright. But we should travel with the Knight's Rear Guard to deal with the aftermath. I wonder. Ooh. The model is completely atrocious for the armor. Like, the symbol of Ceros, I just saw it. It was just 3 pixels punched together, but Catherine, I love her. One of my favorite characters in this game for sure. People have a lot of favoritism for the students, but I think some of my favorite characters are faculty members. And so, okay, no tutoring on this first week though. Interesting. Sylvain's birthday. Yeah. Sylvain could be a candidate to join us in the future. You have allies who can take beginner exams. Do I? Do I now? I thought I didn't. I thought no one was level 5. Constance? Constance. Okay. Did you... I also have supports. 2 Ferdinand supports. Okay. This one... also have a story for you. A pair of nobles living about 100 years after the founding. The warrior prime minister and the other was the emperor. Wager the throne against Derek and won. Okay. I've read this one already. But yeah, you all know that Ferdinand is all about challenging Edelgard, which I don't think is a bad thing actually. However, this... now that you have refused outright, I must come up with another way. Okay. Man. Alright then. And Ferdinand Linhard is probably stupid because it's C and B. He wants to sleep and he doesn't like people, yeah, nobles being so sleepy. We seem to be napping, why don't you do something productive? Should train. Okay then. Alright, I didn't expect this from Linhard. Although I do work... oh no, he's just... You're doing talk about how great you are, ride horses, please. Oh, come on, Linhard. Come on. Ah, man. This is kind of what I hate about Linhard as a character. He's so, you know, he has such a moral superiority complex. Like, honestly, for someone who talks about Ferdinand talking like he's better than everyone, he is the one to act like he's better than everyone. Yeah, so as I thought, I haven't mastered this. I think I'll stay in noble for a bit. That's because I'm just going to have to bring everyone to training, so I don't think I'll take the certifications yet, and I have my results. Ask help from a student outside your house. That person will join you for battles and missions until the end of the month. Okay, so we already unlocked that, and we already unlocked South is being floating. South is being floating. Just floating around. Have listened more intently, I guess. A quest. Still lands. Oh, talking to the battalion guildmaster. Okay, this is something I intended to do anyway, because it allows us to repair our battalions. So it's, of course, always a good idea. So we can, for example, replenish all of our battalions, and we get the still lands for free. Because, yeah, we could buy more battalions for the rest of our people. Facing Felix at the training ground. Also, you want assist? His. That's cool. Getting... Oh, I think I just found it on my way here. Yeah, I got the wooden flask. Okay, so this unlocks the gifting and finding lost items, which is like the most tedious side quest ever, but at least it allows you to get support, which is, once again, very difficult to get in this game. Also, I think Manuela has something far more interesting. The Kingdom, the Empire, the Alliance, they do love a good war. New quest. Learning from the best. Accepting this quest will expend activity points. It is worth it though. In learning from the best, you unlock the capability of doing this. Faculty tutoring. It's not very useful in the case of Manuela because I'm trying to go for a cavalier build, but it will allow me to build cavalry, which is completely impossible for me without teaching. Because I'm not going to use faith or flying, I guess getting a bit of swords for free is always good. So that's alright. But now I can go back to my dad. Well, do I actually... I only have one use. I guess it's more important to spend it on motivation right now. Alright, I'm repeating this combination. They both lost their motivation, so I think it's a good idea. They also got a bonus from this one, and I get to D rank professor, which means more activity points and more funds. So next exploration I will actually have 3 uses. We might be able to do some... Oh, that was Geralt's. Interesting. I'm actually going to do something else today, although I don't know where. Might be here, yes. There's a character in this game I've never used, and that's Anna. Anna is playable only if you have the DLC, and I do. And I've never tried her because I've always considered she doesn't even have support. She's kind of outside of all the plot in the game, but she exists, so why not give her a try? Something you want to chat with me about? I'll even charge you for my aid. What do you say? I will ask for assistance. Which needs to know the inner workings, helps with the making of the monies. Okay, and Anna is now with us. By the way, this also unlocks her faculty training that I can't use right now, but is pretty useful because it's very diverse. It basically teaches you 3 of the most useful things you could want: access, swords, and faith. Secret talent, access to death blow, and yes, swords, which are always good for Yae Suzuki. So yeah, Anna. Let's see a little bit about her. Because I asked assistance from Sylvain. Okay, so Sylvain will be a soldier if I deploy him. That's logical. Lances and axes. Comes with an iron lance and a vulnerary. Will be able to use Tempest Lance. Okay. And can even activate the Crest of Gautier, so that's pretty cool. Perfect. But I want Anna. Large Bullion, Iron Sword, Wrath Strike and Curve Shot, very high base of speed and luck. I think strength and magic aren't going to ever be too high. But yeah, she's pretty cool. She has a personal... Occasionally stops enemy counterattacks. Okay, so just like Yuri's. No. Always confused. So, for Anna's goals, she comes mildly motivated. I want to keep the swords, because she's very good at them, obviously, but I think I don't want to use the bows, necessarily. I think I want to go for faith. If you know anything about the DLC classes, you probably can guess what I'm going for. Trickster, a class that I think most people would associate with Anna. By the way, I also got a support... Oh, Edelgard and Dorothea. Okay. This one... Yeah, this one is just about Dorothea being creepy, which is okay. It's kind of Dorothea's charm. Many nobles are useless. It's a question of can or can't. All that matters is doing it and doing it right. Who says as reporters things? You're a character from an opera. Yeah, I do wonder. I'd say the second. Okay, she actually doesn't sing in Japanese. She just dramatizes the acting. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So it's not really an opera, but more of a fun stage play. Interesting. Yeah, sorry. We'll probably be skipping over most supports. Alright. So we get out of the exploration, we instruct manually. Obviously we want to go for full motivation characters like Edelgard and pump that hidden talent. Okay, that's the rank. Kind of what I wanted from Edelgard. Alright. Would be actually pretty good to get this one right. Wish for improvement of my lance skills. You're already doing that. But I'm having uncertainty about how to be training effectively. What should I be doing? Train someone else to boost your confidence. Stupid. Try studying the movements of others for improvement. Try training with someone stronger than yourself. I think this one is the good one. Yes, motivation. Okay, that's important. Also a lot of professor level, I'm guessing. Yeah. And Anna's birthday. Some flowers. Well, there's no support, so I guess buying flowers makes no sense. Lawrence's birthday. We don't care about Lawrence. Not in this run. I do care about Lawrence. Very, very interesting character, Lawrence. Ugly as hell, though. Okay. So, what are we looking at? Are we passing certifications? Okay. We finally have offensive magic on Linhardt. Some smashes there. More offensive magic with Sagite. Pretty nice. Almost got grounder with Anna. That's also good. I guess the question is, should I be reclassing... Oh, and by the way, Anna is a Myrmidon. She doesn't start as a commoner or noble, she starts as a Myrmidon. So she's already in a... what's it called? Intermediate class, which is... not an intermediate class, sorry, a beginner class, which is our objective for this month, get into a beginner class. So she isn't going to need any help in that department, getting there. She's already there. The other characters, though, we kind of want to get into a beginner class. But our biggest limitation right now isn't the D rank, which they already have, but the level. They have to be level 5, and most of our people are levels 3 to 4, with the notable exception of Constance. So for that reason, we're going to do a battle. I think it's pretty obvious. Auxiliary battles are high level, but they are also kind of difficult to deal with. I think a battle in the kingdom is normally pretty easy to handle. So yeah, we are going to be bringing all these characters. No Sylvain, no Anna, because Anna is already there, and Sylvain doesn't really... He could get support with Yaesuzuki for a future recruitment, which is what I'm thinking about. Could happen. Could happen. But right now it's not our priority, definitely. And I also want to master Constance, which is the only character that could already reclass out to something like Monk. Or Soldier. I'll be playing this one very slowly, so I'm probably going to skip it completely, but my idea is to just take my sweet time and get every character to level 5 and master all of their classes. So yeah, let me see you afterwards and tell you my results. Okay, so in the end I wasn't able to get every character to level 5. There was a character that just couldn't do it, and that was Ferdinand. Pretty unfortunate, he was left at only 18 experience, but I was just surrounding an archer. The archer didn't have enough HP, so yeah, he was also running out of divine pulse uses at the point where I finish. I think it's a pretty good result, and I'm probably just going to have Ferdinand not participate in the battle, but just be an adjutant, so that's okay. End of the lecture. Dorothea, I just wasted all your motivation, so yeah. Want to see me again? I'd love to. Professor, were you watching that? Both answers are complete crap. I'm just going to say nothing. Not like you look like you have something to say. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Looking older doesn't bother me. That's because you literally. Okay, do what you will. Okay. I've always hated this support. Dorothea is completely in the right. Elliot has absolutely nothing to say, but the game wants to frame it like that. So that's okay. Petra. You know, this one I'm not even going to look at. I'm not in the mood for horrendous puns. If you want to see supports, they are on the internet. That's okay. I will read the ones that I haven't read in the past. That's about it. And I don't mean to be, you know, crash or anything here. Yes, heal. Grounder. Okay. We're getting things. Oh wow, more supports. I swear. Edgar Hubert. I don't remember this one. I might have intentionally skipped it on Silver Snow, so I've never met me and enter my service. Yeah. Okay. Kind of life you might have had without me.
そういう未来もあったかもしれませんな。この弱いで言うのもなんですが修道院で過ごすこの時間を。そう。
I feel the same way. The enjoyment is thanks to you. Standing by your side is the only thing that truly matters to me. And I won't speak about such things again. The path I must walk is soaked with blood. Those stains can never be washed clean. And Hubert just hears that and says, please, leave the violence to me. No fucking violence. Yeah, he will do it gladly, like fucking creep. And Hubert, Ferdinand. Yeah. He'll be able to one-up Edelgard. No, you won't. They hate each other. Or according to the internet, they are a gay couple, which is basically the same. We have to start distributing our points a bit like this. We invest most of it on motivation, but all that's remaining is going into this. So after 2, I'll be on E+, which already makes me able to go into the exam, and after that it would completely depend on going through the exam, but I'm probably going to be boosting my riding in the back. Good, so no boost, but 20 points. I think it's 5 to get to D, because it's 40 to get to E+, and 60 to get to D after that. Okay, so how many people with full motivation? Quite a lot, actually. We have Edelgard, who's already going to get her secret talent, her budding talent, Reason, with Black Magic Critical plus 10. Who knew? This is going to make it easier to raise her talent, so that's always nice. In fact, I'm just going to invest a little bit here, and we'll get to D+, maybe with some new spell? No, we still have only fire, but that's okay. Dorothea, I think, yeah, Dorothea is also going to get her budding talent in Faith. This one is especially relevant because it turns the disadvantage into an advantage. White Magic Capo with plus 20 is garbage because she only has Nosferatu, but still, pretty nice to get. And for the 2 remaining, we have Linhar, Caspar, and Petra. I guess Linhar is the most useful, generally speaking, because he doesn't train physical weaponry very well by himself, so we have to help him there. And then I'd normally pick Petra over Ferdinand, over Caspar, because Caspar is already doing so well, I think. Not that Petra isn't, but we want to rush through the lances to start focusing on some other weaponry that she is better at. So we are very close to C at this point. Yeah, also we want to keep that like it is. Yeah, I think people are looking good. You have already C rank, but I think I want you to keep going because Dark Flyer needs like a higher rank, and Trickster also does need like B on both, so yeah. Begin lecture. Reason flying, Lance Reason. Believe me, Lance Reason is better for you to be a Dark Flyer, because you will be able to train that flying a little bit more. You're curious to know how Linhar is going? Okay. Am I though? Full motivation. Sorry, not really sorry. E+. Not a total waste. Okay. Alright. Okay, time for certifications. Yay Suzuki. Ooh. Okay, yeah, let me do the seminar first. Let me do the seminar first. It's going to be Lances, isn't it? Yes. You could be teaching this. Not really. Magic is nice, but no. I want this. No. I want this. And Authority is also good. For a lot of these characters, I haven't been given battalions, so I should have assigned battalions on the previous random battle. Well, there I have my D rank on Yei Suzuki, Tempest Lance, and that will allow me to pass Soldier 100%. Motivation of attendees increased by 50%. That's also good. Now we go for certifications. Nice. So, Yei Suzuki is going to be a soldier. I think this is no surprise. I've been focusing on lances a lot. Right now, we're looking like this. D in lances, D plus in swords. I want to train swords a little bit more, actually, because I know I can't get to Cavalier, so I'm probably going to have to breach through a bit of mercenary before that. That will also allow me to pick up my speed so that Cavalier doesn't punish my speed so much. In this game, Cavalier has a negative growth in speed, minus 10%, I believe. I don't believe, I know it. So Soldier. Nice palette on Byleth, by the way. I think I always comment on this, but one of the best palettes in this game. The red pinkish highlights aren't that big on me, but the black armor does look pretty good. Change? Yes. We already have the HP plus 5. Edelgard. She could go Myrmidon. She would be better than what I'm going to do. But she's going to go Monk. And she's going to train Magic. Why? Because this time I feel like it. Of course, the intelligent thing would probably be to go either Fighter or Myrmidon, but I want to. So, Magical Edelgard. As expected. Change? Yes. No bonuses yet. Well, I could go Fighter for the bow. Ugh. Ugh. What's that? That's not black. That's like a very ugly shade of gray. Yeah, definitely going for Monk. I mean, as I've always said, you are one of the least interesting units in the game. Can only do magical, so yeah, it's pretty obvious where he has to go. We will change into that. Ferdinand, unfortunately, can't pass. Sorry, just a moment. Okay, that was a longer break than anticipated. I don't know what I was saying, but it probably has to do something with the fact that Ferdinand could pass his class if he was level 5, but he isn't. So I'll just have him as an adjutant. He can get a little bit of level. Actually, I might not have unlocked the adjutants yet. Okay, then I have to definitely deploy him. Sorry, I'm just so used to having adjutants that, yeah. Now Linhardt. Yeah, I'm going to go soldier. Might seem a bit weird because monk is definitely a better class for him, more physical and all that, but soldier gives reposition, so do I have to say more? Reposition, very good, as the name suggests, repositioning skill, best in the game, so the more people you can have passing soldier, the better. This also gives a boost to strength. Okay, change, yes. We will be changing. So we will have a physical Linhardt. It's not the best thing in the world, but yeah, we'll try to rush through this. It should definitely get us to see lances very soon. Caspar? Caspar, we want to go Myrmidon. There he is, okay. His color palette isn't the greatest, but yeah. I do like this idea, and I think if the main point of going with swords is building up speed, then not going Myrmidon would be pretty stupid. Speed? Dex? Okay. 7 speed isn't great, but you know. Bernadetta will go... So I normally make her a fighter, obviously, for the bows. I think we will be going soldier this time. A lot of soldiers, I know, but best beginner class if you can afford it. Okay. She passed, obviously. Defense, maybe? Yes. She doesn't have the best defense, so that's a nice bonus. Dorothea, there's only one real option. She could actually go for Myrmidon, but Monk. Monk. Yeah, as you know, getting rid of physical weaponry is normally the best thing for her. She actually passes both reason and faith wise. So yeah, we're building a pretty nice Dorothea here. She will be able to use heal and very soon physic at C rank, and that's going to be immensely helpful. Comes at the perfect time also because we just lost Linhardt as a healing option, so we keep a healer in our team. So there's no decrease. Petra, you shouldn't be surprised about this. Yes, it is soldier. Actually, no, it is soldier. Let's consider Myrmidon for a moment there, but why? Why? Better to go soldier. You know? Completely unmasked. Everyone that can go soldier will go soldier. You don't have to pass anything because you're already a Myrmidon. And you are going to use my penultimate seal to go into, guess what? Soldier. Because a lot of these characters want to go into riding or flying classes, and both of those need lances, so yeah. Also, classes with Canto having reposition is very good. 3 strength, 2 defense. Nice. Okay. And that's about it. As I said, the Mahodred ambush. Thunderbrand? What are you talking about? No, the weapon is called Thunderbrand and it's one of the hero's relics. Okay. I must wonder why Lord Lonato would incite such a reckless rebellion. Oh. I've heard of it. The tragedy of Duskor is a big meme for me because the tragedy of Duskor is, yes, so constantly mentioned by everyone. It's a good point of the lore in this game, but they definitely liked it so much that they made like the whole plot talk about it. It's pretty ridiculous. Why was the king targeted? Well, I said the opposite thing. Alright. To be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church, but against the one who turned Christoph over to them. The Black Lightning, while I appreciate it for defining reasons, makes the characters look very ugly. I say it a lot, but it's very apparent to me that this game doesn't trust its own models. Alright, so this map, Muting in the Mist, is, as they said, a fog map, which means most of the terrain is, is hiding enemies and we can't see it. So that's going to make it a bit more complicated. Catherine is joining us though, so that's going to be some help. Level 7 Swordmaster. Already a Swordmaster. With Woodroyan Strike. No Battalion, which actually makes her a lot more durable because of her personal. 5 less damage when no Battalion is assigned. That with 13 defense means she tanks like a beast. There's also her weapon, the Thunderbrand 13 Might Brave Sword. Absolutely insane. She doesn't have to worry about keeping it for future chapters because she's, an NPC. Leaving Edelgard behind does feel a bit wrong to me, but yeah, I think I'm going to bring Caspar and Bernadetta. I'm going to leave Edelgard and Petra behind. A bit weird, I know, but it's what we will do. So 4 battalions, I'll be taking these ones. Yeah, you also have like more authority. You almost have the authority, and you have D and something. So the other characters need the battalions more. So I'll assign battalions, weaponry, and I'll come back. Fight. So Edelgard can't fall in battle, that's also an additional advantage, I guess. Although if anyone fell in battle, I would probably... Yes. Not recent, but use the Divine Pulse. Alright. Proceed with caution and wait for them to enter your field of view. Low visibility map, you can earn a reward if your allies do not suffer heavy losses. So these are my allies. Okay. So my starting idea is to use a torch. I asked about them in the shop. They are good for seeing. This guy is going there and this guy is going there. If I go here and I use this, will affect most characters. I think it's a good idea. Nice. And I know you're excited about 10 uses of healing. Yeah, but it is too early, it's too early. You also have a healing battalion. Bro, don't be so dramatic. We can sort this out. Okay. Someone else going for Jay Suzuki. Nice damage. Like what I'm seeing, Ferdinand. We're getting that level. Once we get it, I guess we don't want to press too much. I guess I do need your help here. Should have weakened and then come with link hard, but I could. And I'm probably going to counter pretty hard, so that's good. Here, the best I can do is probably just taking the kill. Level 6 for Dorothea. She was pretty close after the random battle. Doesn't quite double. Okay, maybe I like this actually. Because if I get counter, I get my extra damage from Bernie's personal. Yep. I get the no counter, but that's an archer, so not really relevant. And I can go here. Guess if Hubert had just run away faster. Yeah, because that's a mage, he ignores the rain. It's kind of bad for me to fight him. Oh, skip the conversation. Well, he likes Lonato and all that. Oh, this guy now moves. Okay. Might be even better. Yeah, that's actually pretty good for me. Give support with Violet and allows me to get you out of there. Right? Nice damage. They all went for Constance. And it seems like the church members are distracted. Okay, Catherine, time to hit at least once. Finally. 4th blow. Well, 8th blow, technically. Okay. Yeah, so you don't suicide, I might go for a... I'll think about it. That's an Anna kill. Could have used the steal. Where are you? Okay. Yeah, I definitely have an idea. I can't survive anything here. Okay. That's alright, I'll do this instead. So here we can see the danger. That's okay. Yeah, that's not ideal. We'll go up. Some good damage by Ferdinand there. Battalion level 5. Nice. Yeah, goodbye. Have to use Violet here. The fog is lifting as a result of the dark mage being defeated. Seems like the fog was caused by the magic. Okay, 100% thumbnail material. Catherine is just incredibly cool. Based And the fog is gone. Okay. Unless you clear the fog, the boss will not appear. So you can standing here and actually move the boss one square of the hill tile, which I've always found to be absolutely hilarious. These guys are actually kind of menacing. And we advance. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want Violet to tank a little bit around there, and these are some of my characters that have stayed behind. Ferdinand has been suffering a bit with movement, so this way we compensate. And I definitely want you to be here. Iron Sword. Vulnerable, yeah. And well, of course, this. 4 movement on everyone is not great, but okay, 30%. Pretty well dodged. You come closer. Your death sentence. Oh, actually, all of my mages are far away. Ooh, none of my mages can reach in time. That's bad. Oh, I can do gambits. That's true. Yeah, they aren't the most accurate or anything, but gambits will do damage to you and will weaken you down to the point where I can damage. So it's just spam gambits. This is 25%. At some point I'm going to hit, so you can keep dodging. I'm getting physical attack the more time passes. Random shot. Okay. I have the magical gambit from Constance, but I already get a hit. So this guy is going to be weakened, which means he takes nothing. That's alright. It's a training sword after all. Okay, you go to the right. As I thought, I block that possibility, so yeah. Ooh, you do too much. You're too good. You're literally too good, to be honest. Do I fusilate? For the hell of it. He has incredible 2-3 range, strikes the character and all the spaces around. It's insane. Now Catherine will go for it. Oh no, she will only approach. Right. These guys are coming, so obviously you're just going to be healing. Actually, you know what? Actually, because I can afford to rewind, first of all, this is a mile. Why do I do this? To get you out of the way so I can gambit. I think a bit of gambiting here is better. I think Violet will just do a gambit. I think everyone will be doing a gambit if they can. Will you go for Ferdinand? Yeah, with a gambit that does quite a lot of damage. Hits Bernadetta also. Pretty logical of you to do so. Yeah. We go for a Meyer again. You're supporting the gambit. No, you can't gambit now. Okay. I'll do a curve shot. This one probably goes to Jay Suzuki. It's kind of unavoidable. And even then, yeah. No, even then, like, yeah, Izuzuki's broken. 17 strength. Look at the other characters. Look at Tana. We just got her. The game gave her to us. DLC character, well scaled, 9 strength. Ferdinand, 10 strength. Izuzuki, 17. Alright. I think that's going to do it. This is too much. Oh, actually, your crest, what it does is the enemy doesn't retaliate. Yeah, can't do anything else. Let's go for it. Goodbye. You're dead. That's level 8. Wow.
ローナーと教との因縁。みんなお疲れさん。各自兵をまとめておいてくれ。
Yeah, they did not suffer heavy losses, so you earned a reward from the Church of Ceros. Secret book and a goddess icon. Okay. Those are not very useful stat boosters. Byleth is the MVP, so all of the allies' motivation increased. I think that's beneficial to me in this instance.
くそ、何のためにこんな泣いてる人だってあんなにいたってのに。罪なき民に命を賭させると貴族にふさわしくない男だったな。
ロナート卿をここまで駆り立てたものは果たして何だったのか。
Hubert, maybe I would take you more seriously if when you talk about horrible shit happening, you didn't sound like you're about to have an orgasm. But, well, what can we do? Everyone was a bit shaken by the militia fighting. That is the reality of battle.
みな、この現実を直視できるといいのだけれど、ロナートに味方した民は彼らなりの正義のために戦っていた。だから彼らを単なる犠牲者のように扱うのは私は間違っていると思うわ。私たちは相入れない正義を持つ相手を排除して。
Oh yeah, this was used on the promotional material, right?
その相手がたとえ神のような存在であったとしても。
Agreed. Going full asshole, so I guess it makes sense to be this stern. I'm just like Leonardo. I too will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens and serve. In service of a higher cause. Not possible to change the world without sacrifice.
今回の事件は意外に根が深いかもな。ロナート卿の所持品にこんなものがあった。レア様の暗殺を示唆する書簡だ。差出人はわからんし、信憑性も疑わしいが。
Okay. I actually thought the next map wasn't the next map. I thought it was. I have the one more before that. And there's an important battle I have to prepare for. We have to get Violet to see Lances as soon as possible. Good of you to mention it. Still have much to learn. I agree. There's no need for it. Weakling. We must punish an incinerator. Perfectly understandable. Okay, now that sounds like not even the most veiled menace.
大司教を襲うという許しがたい計画が記されていた。
on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. Good luck for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual. You can count on us. No doubt, no hesitation. Only confined to the goddess tower once the ritual begins. And of course the knights will be on high alert. There aren't enough of them to keep watch of everyone. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay. End of month? End of month. Yeah, so unfortunate for Ferdinand, who couldn't immediately promote, but aside from that, most of my characters were able to get to beginner classes in time. So I say in terms of the path of classes, which is normally how you measure your progress in this game, because levels in this game mean absolutely nothing when the class system is so central, so relevant in all the proficiencies. We're following our plan pretty well. There's still some ways to go before I can mess around with the goals. I think the goals are going to stay as they are for just a little bit more, at least like 2 chapters or so. But yeah, that's good. Good map, as I said, and very good month. Always a delight to play the 3rd month in this game. I think it's when a lot of things start providing you all the possibilities, and from this point on, that's become a lot more open, to the point where you start slowly getting tired of repeating the same things again and again and again, because you don't get a lot of new stuff. Basically, all the important stuff we're going to get on the monastery, we've already gotten by this point. So yeah, I think we haven't unlocked minor things like tea parties or the sauna that they have because DLC. Well, doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, that's going to do it for this part though, for this month. This has been Pomum. As always, if you like, then consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.